Good morning, all of you. Today, chapter 1, some basic concepts of chemistry. We are going to solve exercise number 4 for GNEET session. So let's get started. Now, before starting the video, I would like to say that the students who are new, do subscribe the channel so that you can receive the latest notifications. So now let's get started the exercise number 4 for GNET session. Question number 1. How many significant figures should be present in the following calculation? What they have given, they are asking the significant figures. Okay. And for the same, they have given the one multiplication and division. So let me do it first of all. 2.5 multiplied by 1.25 multiplied by 3.5. So it is approximately near about 10.9375. Divide by 2.01. Okay. And four options they have mentioned: 2, 3, 4, and 6. So let us solve this. So the answer is yes, 5.4415. So in this case, approximately you can write 5.4. Okay. So the significant figures, if you see, it is 5.4. Okay. Then it would be 2. Okay. So option A, दो जो है, that is the correct answer. Okay. Two significant figure. तो देखो significant figures ज्यादातर ऐसे questions पूछते हैं. Okay. Generally what they used to do, they used to give the particular multiplication and division, and then उसका आंसर, sorry, सबसे पहले आंसर लेके आओ. After getting the answer, okay, you need to find the significant figure. Now significant figure find out करने के rules and regulation theory में हमने already कर लिए. Okay. So this was the question number 1. Now question number 2. Cl, that is chlorine 1735, and Cl 1737 are two isotopes of chlorine. Yes. If average atomic mass is 35.5, then the ratio of these two isotopes is the average atomic mass they have given, and we have to calculate the ratio of these two isotopes. Chlorine 17, chlorine 17 both are, but then one is 35 atomic mass and one is 37. This is the atomic mass. So there are four options they have mentioned: 35 gem 37, 1 gem 3, 3 gem 1, 2 gem 1. Okay, so let us solve this. बहुत बढ़िया question है. Okay, so the option C, 3 gem 1 is the correct answer, but how it come? See, the average atomic mass calculate करने का हमारे पास formula है A dash A bar is equal to X into A plus Y into B upon total of this both X plus Y. So A bar they have given, that is 35.5. That is the average atomic mass उन्होंने दे दिया गया है 35.5. Whereas X1, that is 35X1 atomic mass of chlorine, plus the value of Y is 37. So 37Y2 divide by, yes, divide by X plus Y. So 35X1 plus 37Y2 upon X1 plus Y2. So now this X1 plus Y2, okay, X1 upon Y2 is equal to 3 upon 1. Therefore x1 gem y2 is equal to 3 gem 1. That is option C. 3 gem 1 is the correct answer for the question number 2. After that, next question. Question number 3. Two oxides of metal contain 53.4 percentage and 36.4 percentage of the oxygen by mass respectively. If the formula of first oxide is MO, then that of the second is, that we have to find it out. Four options they have mentioned: MO, M2O, M2O5 and MO2. Once again, two oxides of metal contain 53.4 percentage and 36.4 percentage of oxygen mass that respectively they have given. And formula of first oxide they have given, that is MO. But second formula we have to find it out. Okay, so let us find it out. Now, in second oxide, 36.4 parts of oxygen combined with 63.4 percentage parts of molarity of M, sorry, capital M, that is for metal. Okay, so how this 63.46 has came? 100 में से 36.4 को सब्ट्रैक्ट करो तो आपको 63.6 पार्ट मिलेंगे. So oxygen present is 36.4 percentage, whereas M is present in 63.4 percentage. मतलब कि डबल हुआ. ठीक है, तो M की वैल्यू 1 आएगी. ठीक है, for 31.8 part. Okay, that is M is 1 atom and 63.6 part में M is equal to 2 आ जाएगा. So 36.4 part में ऑक्सीजन जो है 1 atom. So M gem O, M का प्रपोजन 2 है. ठीक है, because of doubling, whereas for oxygen it is 1. Okay, so 2 gem 1. So M2O is the formula. M की वैल्यू 2 है, whereas oxygen is 1. M2O1 अगर दिया हो तो वो भी कर सकते हो, but here they have given M2O. Okay, the next question, question number 4. In an experiment, 4 gram of M2OX oxide was reduced to 2.8 gram of the metal. 4 gram, it has been reduced till 2.8 gram. If the atomic mass of the metal is 56 gram per mole, the number of oxygen atoms in the oxide is, that we need to calculate it. ABCD, 4 options they have mentioned. Option A, it is 1, 2, then 3, and then 4. So let us solve this question. Yes, mass of oxygen in oxide, that is, initially it was 4 gram and then it has been reduced till 2.8 grams. So 4 minus 2.8, if you do, you'll be getting 1.2 gram. Now the equivalent weight of the metal, that is mass of metal upon mass of oxygen combined, multiplied by 8. For oxygen it is, okay, so 2.8 upon 1.2 multiplied by 8. So if you simplify this, you'll be getting 18.67. Okay, now valency of metal is equal to atomic weight of metal upon equivalent weight of metal. So 56 is the atomic weight, atomic mass of the metal, they have mentioned it. Equivalent weight we have calculated, that was 18.67. So it is 2.9 approximately, you can say it is 3. 2.99 मतलब कि 3 के नजदीक है वो. Okay, so you can do the tick mark, that is 3. Okay, so 3 is the correct answer for the question number 4. Then question number 5. A gas is found to have a formula of CO x times. If its vapor density is 70, the value of x is. Same kind of question in the previous exercise which we have done. Either 1 2 3 दोनों तीनों में से कोई भी एक एक्सरसाइज में ऐसा सेम टू सेम क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है. ठीक है, वेपर डेंसिटी हमें कैलकुलेट करनी है 2.3, 3.0, 5.0 एंड 6.0. ओके, सो वेपर डेंसिटी कैलकुलेट करने के लिए molecular weight is equal to 2 multiplied by vapor density. So 2 will remain same. Vapor density they have mentioned that is 70, so it is 140. Now the value of COX is 140. So carbon is 12, for oxygen it is 16, then molar mass. Okay, so 12 plus 16 it is 28. X is equal to 140. Okay, so now X value, if you find it out, okay, 140 divided by 28, then it would be the value of X, it would be 5. So 5.0 is the correct answer. Okay, now question number 6, that is the equivalent weight of H3PO2 when it disproportionates in PH3, that is phosphine, and H3PO3, that is phosphorus acid, is 82, 61.5, 41, and 20.5. Okay, 4 options they have mentioned. So now in this case, if you simplify this, okay, to solve, the reaction can be written for H3PO2. It gives us phosphine, that is PH3 plus H3PO2, and then balance out this equation by stoichiometric coefficient. So for H3PO2, the stoichiometric coefficient it would be 3, and for H3PO2 के लिए it was 3 and H3PO3 के लिए it is 2. ठीक है, 2 वाले के पास 3, 3 वाले के पास 2. Now in this case, the molecular weight of H3PO3, first of what we have to calculate it, so it is 82. Now equivalent weight is equal to 82 upon 1 minus minus 3, their charges. Okay, 1 minus minus 3. So now minus minus would be, just a minute, 1 minus minus 3, yes. So 1 minus 3 it would be, okay, so it would be 4, minus minus would be plus, so 3 plus 1 it would be 4. Okay, so 82 upon 1 minus minus 3, 82 upon 4 it would be, whereas in the beside case 82 upon 1 minus 3, so it is 2. So if you simplify this now, 82 upon 4 plus 82 upon 2, then you'll be getting 61.5%. That is your option B. Okay, that is your answer for the question number 6. Now question number 7, 0.45 gram acid of molecular weight 90 was neutralized by 20 ml of 0.5 normal KOH. Then the basicity of acid is blank, 2, 4, 1 or 3. Let us calculate this. Basicity find out करने के लिए formula we have it, that is molecular weight upon equivalent weight. Now gram of equivalent weight of an acid is equal to gram of equivalent weight of KOH. Both are equal, so neutralize both the formula. So 0.45 gram of acid for molecular weight upon E, whereas 20 ml multiplied by 0.5 normal divided by 1000. Now if you simplify this and if you calculate the value of E, it would be 45. Okay, so therefore the basicity, okay, it would be 2 in case of KOH. Okay, so the option A, 2, is the correct answer for this question number 7. Now question number 8, which has been asked in NEET 2013 13 year, NEET 2013. So the question is 6.02 into 10 raised to 20 molecules of urea are present in 100 ml of its solution. Urea solution is there of 100 ml, उसके अंदर 6.02 into 10 raised to 20 molecules they have added. द कंसेंट्रेशन ऑफ सॉल्यूशन इज ब्लैंक, वो हमें फाइंड आउट करना है. देयर आर 4 ऑप्शंस दे हैव मेंशनड. 0.02 mole per liter, 0.01 mole per liter, 0.001 per mole per liter, and 0.1 mole per liter. Okay, so let us solve this. See, first of all, given number of molecules of urea, they have mentioned that is 6.02 into 10 raised to 20. Okay, so number of moles, number of molecule upon Avogadro. So 6.02 into 10 raised to 20 upon 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 Avogadro की value डाल दो. So we'll be getting 0.999 into 10 raised to minus 3, which is near about 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 per mole, 3 mole. So volume of the solution is equal to 100 ml. They have mentioned. So 100 upon liter में convert करो, divide by 1000. So 0.1 liter. So the concentration of urea solution, that is mole per liter, is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 0.1. So 0.1, ओके, 1 डिवाइड बाय करो या फिर एक पावर को ऊपर लेके जाओ तो प्लस हो जाएगा. 10 रेज टू माइनस 3 में से एक पावर निकाल लो तो इट इज 10 रेज टू माइनस 2. सो इट मींस 10 रेज टू माइनस 2 का मतलब 0.01. सो योर ऑप्शन बी 0.01 मोल पर लीटर इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, आफ्टर दैट क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, in which case is the number of molecules of water is maximum. There are 4 different cases they have mentioned. और चारों में से कौन से केस में सबसे ज्यादा नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स है वाटर के. ओके, नीट 2018 में ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है. ओके, केस नंबर 1, 0.00224 लीटर ऑफ वाटर वेपर्स एट 1 atm and at 273 Kelvin. Second case, 0.18 gram of water. Third case, 18 ml of water. And fourth case, 10 raised to minus 3 mole of water. So let us simplify all this case one by one first of all. Okay, so case number 1, number of moles of NH2O is equal to mass of substance in gram, that is W of H2O, upon molar mass of gram of H2O. Okay, so here the W of H2O, it is 18 gram. Density of water is 1 gram per liter. So N of H2O is equal to 18 upon 18. So it would be 1. So number of molecules of water is 1 into Avogadro. That is 1 into Na for case number 1. Case number 2, same way. Okay, तो वहां पे आपको 0.01 into Na मिल रहा है. केस नंबर 3 में आपके पास इन सेम वे 0.0001 मिल रहा है. ओके, और केस नंबर 4 में आपको 10 raised to minus 3 into Na मिल रहा है. Okay, so here in the case number 1, if you see सबसे ज्यादा 1 into Na है. बाकी सब में देखो 0.01 into Na, then 0.0001 into Na, then 10 raised to minus 3 into Na. Okay, so here in the case number 1, where 0.00224 liter of water vapors at 1 atm at 273 Kelvin, that is the correct option. Okay, for the question number 9. Okay, after that, question number 10, that is a mixture of 2.3 gram of formic acid. Formic acid का फॉर्मूला होता है HCOOH. Okay, why it is called as a formic acid? Because it is a Greek letter formica, which is called as an ant, and from ant it has been isolated. That's why the name has been given, that is formic acid. तो एसिड बेस वाले चैप्टर में शायद आप लोग 10th में ये पढ़े होंगे. Okay, so 2.3 gram of formic acid and 4.5 gram of oxalic acid is treated with concentrated H2SO4. फॉर्मिक एसिड 2.3 ग्राम लिया हुआ है, 3 ग्राम 4.5 ग्राम ऑफ ऑक्सैलिक एसिड लिया है, उनको हम ट्रीट कर रहे हैं कंसंट्रेटेड H2SO4 सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड से. द इवॉल्व्ड गैसियस मिक्सर इज पास्ड, जो गैस मिक्सर बन रहा है, ठीक है, विच इज पास्ड थ्रू KOH पैलेट. KOH की पैलेट्स मिलती है टेबलेट जैसा, उसमें से पास करो वो गैस को. देन वेट इन ग्राम of the remaining product at STP, that is standard temperature and pressure, it would be नीट 2018 में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है। सो ऑप्शन ए 2.8, ऑप्शन बी 3.0, ऑप्शन सी 1.4 एंड ऑप्शन डी 4.4। सो लेट अस सिंप्लीफाई दिस, बहुत बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है। ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अगर आप देखो, ओके, सो in the case formic acid HCOOH, and when it is treated with the concentrated H2SO4 it gives us carbon monoxide and water। तो पहले तो फॉर्मूला आपको आना चाहिए, तो ये काम होगा। ओके, तो उसमें से इनिशियल मास फॉर फॉर्मिक एसिड इट इज 2.3/46, 2.3 ग्राम वो दिया गया आपको। उनके मास जो है मोलर मास फॉर्मिक एसिड का कैलकुलेट कर दो HCOOH को ऊपर से, तो वो 46, तो वो 1/20 मोल हो जाएगा। कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड 1/20। ओके, नाउ फाइनल मोल्स, फाइनल में प्रोडक्ट जो है वो मैक्सिमम हो जाएगा भाई। इनिशियली मोल जो है रिएक्टेंट के होते हैं 1/20 फॉर्मिक एसिड के, इनिशियली प्रोडक्ट जीरो होती है। फाइनल मोल्स जो है ठीक है इनिशियली जीरो हो जाता है फॉर प्रोडक्ट रिएक्टेंट, सॉरी, एंड फॉर प्रोडक्ट इट इज मैक्सिमम। रिएक्टेंट का कंसंट्रेशन टाइम बाय टाइम कम होता जा रहा है और प्रोडक्ट का बढ़ता जा रहा है, तो मोल कम होते जाएंगे, ठीक है, जैसे जैसे समय जा रहा है, और प्रोडक्ट में बढ़ जाएंगे। सो इनिशियली 1/20 है रिएक्टेंट के लिए, तो फाइनल में 1/20 प्रोडक्ट के हो जाएंगे, ठीक है। ऐसे ही आप ऑक्सैलिक एसिड का डालो, दैट इज COOH, दोनों को कनेक्ट कर लो, सो इट वुड बी द ऑक्सैलिक एसिड, उसमें H2SO4 डाल दो, you'll be getting कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर मॉलिक्यूल। तो इनिशियल रेट उनका 4.5 ग्राम अपॉन 90 है। 90 कहां से लाए, उनका एटॉमिक मास, मॉलिक्यूलर मास, सॉरी नॉट द एटॉमिक मास। तो 4.5 अपॉन 90, उसको सिंप्लीफाई करो तो 1/20 इनिशियली, प्रोडक्ट जीरो होगा स्टार्टिंग में, क्योंकि प्रोडक्ट स्टार्टिंग में जीरो कुछ बना नहीं होता है। फाइनल में रिएक्टेंट जीरो, प्रोडक्ट 1/20 हो जाएगा, ठीक है। नाउ H2O of liquid gets adsorbed in the concentrated H2SO4 and gaseous mixture of carbon monoxide and dioxide when pass through KOH pellets, the carbon dioxide gas जो है वो एब्जॉर्ब हो जाएगा। KOH का प्रॉपर्टी है कि KOH will absorb carbon dioxide। एक एक्सपेरिमेंट आता था फोटोसिंथेसिस वाले चैप्टर में 10th में, जहाँ पे KOH पैलेट इस्तेमाल होते थे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को एब्जॉर्ब करने के लिए, ठीक है। The total number of moles of carbon monoxide formed in the above equation कितना होगा भाई, तो कि 1/20 plus 1/20, so 1/20 upon 1/20 को सिंप्लीफाई एलसीएम लेके करोगे तो it would be 1/10। now moles weight upon molar mass, तो weight of carbon monoxide which is formed that is 1/10 multiplied by 28, इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर लोगे तो आपको 2.8 ग्राम मिलेगा। सो योर ऑप्शन नंबर ए 2.8 ग्राम, ओके, फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 इज द करेक्ट आंसर। बहुत बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है। अगर ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछे तो आधे से ज्यादा बच्चों को क्लियर नहीं होगा, ये बहुत बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है। तो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे, ओके। इन दिस इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट देन यू कैन आस्क मी, ओके। कुछ भी डाउट हो तो कमेंट बॉक्स में कमेंट कर सकते हो, ठीक है।